morning, students. My name is M.S. Somashekar from Nirlamika Girls High School, Sirigari. Today, I will continue the lesson The Enchanted Pool by Sri Rajgopalachari. This lesson is an extract from Sri Rajgopalachari's translated English epic, the Mahabharata, in which we learnt on the 12th year Pandavas lost everything in the game of dice to the Kauravas. As a result of that, they went exile for 12 years. On the 12th year, while they were wandering for their food, they followed a deer which went deep into the forest. So they became very thirsty. So Yudhishthira ordered Nakula to drink the water, which is nearby. Yudhishthira went and saw a pool. There was a clear water. Before he taking water to his brother, he wanted to satisfy his thirst. Suddenly, when he went to drink water, a voice heard. There is no form, there is no body, bodiless voice ordered him. This pool is mine. This pool is mine. Answer my questions first, then drink the water. He ignored the warning because of his immense thirst. As a result of that, he fell down like a dead body. When Nakula did not return for a long time, Yudhishthira sent Sahadeva to see what the matter was. Sahadeva went and saw his brother lying dead. He too was overwhelmed by the thirsty. So he too drank the water and fell down like a dead body. When Sahadeva too failed to return, Yudhishthira was puzzled and sent his other brother Arjuna, a great warrior, to see what the matter was. Why can't they return for a long time? Arjuna went swiftly. When he came near the pool, it was great surprise because his brothers were lying dead. He don't know the reason why they were lying dead. So he wanted to take a revenge for their death. But he too was overwhelmed by the thirst. He too went near the pool to drink the water. Once again, he heard the same order, command. This pool is mine. Answer my questions first, otherwise we will follow your brothers. Arjuna became very angry and shouted, "Come and stand up to me, I will kill you." Arjuna shot a sharp arrow in the direction of the voice. But the voice laughed and said, "Arjuna, your arrows can't touch me. Your arrows can't touch me." Just like that. But he too drank the water and fell down among his brothers like a dead body. All appears to be dead. When Arjuna did not return for a long time, really Yudhishthira felt very, very anxious, surprised. Why even Arjuna did not return? It means his brothers might have been in some danger, otherwise they would have come. So he sent his dear brother Bhima to see what the matter was. Bhima went without a word to follow the order of his brother. When he came near the pool, he too made the same mistake. He too fell down like a dead body. When Arjuna also failed to, Bhima also failed to come, then Yudhishthira went himself in the direction of his brothers to see what the matter was, what happened to his brothers. So when he came near the pool, it was great surprise because all of his brothers were lying dead. But he did not know the reason. What made them die? So Yudhishthira was also a great thirst. So he too wanted to quench his thirst. So he went near the pool. At once he heard a voice. "Your brothers died because they did not heed my words. Do not follow them. Answer my questions first, then quench your thirst. This pool is mine." The same order he received. Yudhishthira knew that these could be none other than the words of Yaksha, and guessed what had happened to his brothers. He saw a possible way of redeeming the situation. He said, to the bodiless voice. Please ask your questions. Please ask your questions. The voice put questions rapidly one after. Today we will see what kind of questions will be asked by Yaksha and what are the answers given by the Yudhishthira. It asks, what is it? It means Yaksha, the bodiless voice, asks, what makes sunshine every day? What is the first question? What makes, you see the sun is shining. So what is the reason behind it? Why it is shining every day? Yudhishthira replied, why is it shining every day? Throughout the year, for long centuries, why is it shining so much? Which power made it shine? Is it electric power or any other power? Yudhishthira replied, the power of God. What made the sun shine every day? The power of God make the sunshine every day. The next question. What rescues man in danger? Remember rescue? Rescue means save. Who saves the man in danger? If a man is put in danger, who will save him? Yudhishthira replied, courage. What saves the man in danger? Courage. Courage only saves the man in danger. What is more nobly sustaining than earth? What is more nobly sustaining than earth? It is not told. Sustain means size. Mother who brings up the children. The mother who brings up the children is a person who sustains more than the earth. The next question. What is faster than wind? Mind is replied. What is faster than wind? Mind is faster than, because your mind can fast any distance with no fraction of seconds. What befriends a traveler? Who is a good friend for a traveler? Just replied, learning. Learning is the best friend of a traveler. Who is the friend of one who stays at home? Who is the friend of one who stays at home? So we have so many friends, but who is our friend at home? Just replied, wife. Wife is the best friend at home. Who accompanies a man in death? Who accompanies a man? So who will join a person or a man when he died? Nobody will follow in our death. The only thing it follow us is the dharma. Dharma is the only thing, is the only accompanies the soul in its solitary journey. So it means alone journey after the death. After the death, nobody will follow us. Though there is a lot of grief with them, the only thing which follow is the dharma, what we have followed when we are living. Which is the biggest vessel? Which is the biggest vessel? He replied. He just replied that the earth, which contains all within itself. Which is the biggest vessel? The earth, because it contains all within it. All animals, birds, living beings, non-living, river, water, mountains, everything it has contained. Minerals, water, everything. So, earth is the biggest vessel which contains everything in it. Then, next question. What is happiness? What is happiness? Happiness is the result of good content. Happiness is the result of good content. Happiness is the result of a good content. What is that? A bond in which man becomes loved by all. What is that? A bond in which man becomes loved by all. What will go to abandon if you want to love by all? Pride. Pride, for abandoning that, man will be loved by all. If we abandon our pride, we should not be proud of ourselves. If we give up the proud, we will be loved by all. If we have a pride of ourselves, nobody loves us. What is the loss which brings joy in our soul? So there is a loss and loss, but there is a one loss. By that loss, we can't get sorrow, but we get joy. What is that loss? And What is that loss? Anger, anger, kopa, angry. Giving it up, we will be no longer be subjected to sorrow. If we give up the anger, we will never be subjected to unhappy or sorrow. What is that? By giving up which man becomes wealthy. If what by giving up will become wealthy? Desire, desire, asa. Desire, get rid of it. If man come out of his desire, man becomes wealthy. There is no end for his desire. So if we give up the desire, definitely we will be wealthy. What makes one real Brahman? The next question by Yaksha is, what makes one a real Brahman? Is it birth, good conduct, learning? Answer decisively. Yaksha asked, what is the question? What makes one real Brahman? He said, birth and learning do not make one Brahman. So, by birth we can't become a great person. Anybody become great because of him only, not by birth or by learning. Because we have seen all the learners are not good people. Though they have enough knowledge, but person they may be bad also. But good conduct alone does. Only by good conduct we can become a Brahmin, not learning, not by birth, by good conduct alone does. However, learned a person may be, he will not be Brahman if he is slave to be bad habits. If he is a slave to bad habits, he will not go to become a Brahman. So, good conduct is the thing which makes us the real Brahman. What is the greatest wonder in the world? Next question. What is the greatest wonder? For that, we give example to Franza. Every day man sees creatures differ to amounts about it. Means we are seeing every day so many people are dying, so many animals are dying, so many creatures are dying. Yet those who remain, so what we people we remain to seek to live forever, seek to live forever. We all of us know different thing that one or another day our end will come. Knowing this also, we wish to live for a long, forever. This verily is the greatest wonder. This is very greatest thing because though he knew that his life is going to end, but he wanted to live forever. Thus, Yaksha posed many questions and Yudhishthira answered them all. Like this, Yudhishthira asked so many questions to Yudhishthira and Yudhishthira replied for all his questions. In the end, Yaksha asked him. He became very happy because he got good answer for his questions. O king, one of your dead brothers can be reviewed. So you are lost for all four of your brothers. Because of your answers, I am very happy. I am very happy so that I will give you a bone that one of your dead brothers can be reviewed. You means get birth once again. Get back. Whom do you want to review? Whom do you want to get back? He shall come back to life. He can choose any of his brother, any of your brothers. His life will be come back. So choose any one of your four brothers. Yaksha gave a bone. Then he said, Yudhishthira thought for a moment. Moment means Kshana. He thought for a moment, whom shall I choose? Whom shall I choose? Then he replied, may the cloud complexion, lotus eyes, broad chested, long armed Nakula, lying like a fallen ebony tree, arise. He said, whom did he want to get back? Yudhishthira wanted his brother Nakula to get back to life. The Yaksha pleased at this and asked Yudhishthira. Yaksha became very happy and asked, why did you choose Nakula in preference to Bhima, who is the strength of 16,000 elephants? So Yaksha was surprised and happy and asked him, why did you choose Nakula? Why don't you choose Bhima? Because Bhima is very dear brother to you, very close brother to you, and he is the strength of 16,000 elephants. I have heard that Bhima is most dear to you. And why not Arjuna? Whose prowess in arms is a protection. He is also a great warrior. He will be used, both of them will be useful in the next coming war, next coming battle. Then why did you choose Nakula? Why did you choose Nakula? Tell me why you chose Nakula rather either of these two brothers. For that, this replied, O Yaksha, Kunti and Madri were the two wives of my father. Was father, the king Pandu was his father. He had two wives, Kunti and Madri. Kunti and Madri. I am surviving. I am living as the son of Kunti, and so she is not completely buried. So she did not complete lost her sons. So to be fair, so it should be fair. What is fair? I asked that one of the Madri's sons should be reviewed. So he asked Nakula. May review. The Yaksha was pleased by the answer of Yudhishthira with his Yudhishthira's impartiality. Though he was a son of Kunti, he did not choose any of his other brothers of the sons of the Kunti because he was not partial. He was very impartial between his two brothers. His own mother Kunti and his stepmother Madri. He didn't make a difference. He was very impartial and granted that all his brothers would come back to life. All his brothers would come back to life. It was Yama who was the form of Yaksha. It was Yama, the Lord of Death. The person who was individual voice, Yaksha was none other than the Lord of Death, Yama, who had taken the form of a deer, and the Yaksha, so that he might have seen his son Yudhishthira and tested him. So why did he take the form of a deer? Because he wanted to see and test his own son Yudhishthira. He embraced Yudhishthira and blessed him. He embraced after this. He became very happy and embraced Yudhishthira and blessed him. Yama said, only few days remain. Only few days remain. Already your exile period is going to end. Only few days are remain to complete the stipulated, means fixed period of your exile in the forest. What is the stipulated period? That is 12th year. It is going to be end. The 13th year, that is called Agnatavasa. The 13th year will also pass by. It will also pass by. None of our enemies will be able to discover you. No one of your enemy will be able to discover you that you are the brother. You are Pandava brothers. So you will successfully fulfill the undertaking, and saying this, Yama disappeared. I think you have understood the lesson well. Okay? Shall I ask some question? Who took the form of individual voice and Yaksha? Yes. Yama took the form of the Yaksha. Very good. Why did he took the form of Yaksha? Yes. He took the form of Yaksha to see and test his own son Yudhishthira. Who asked the questions? Who asked the questions? Yes. Yaksha goes on asking the question, and Yudhishthira replied the answers. What is more nobly sustaining than the earth? Mother. What is hotter than wind? Mind. Which is the biggest vessel? Earth. So like this, we try to answer the questions which are followed by this lesson. Read it again and again and answer the questions of comprehension. Thank you for today's class.